Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing on their first play. Looking deep to open the game. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But it might be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground with Jones. Pushing for the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Reed now to kick this one away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walk and run. Romp's for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, we'll all look back at the play-by-play and see that was a run for 0, but it felt like more than that. It felt like offensively, that's a confidence drainer, and defensively, it's a momentum builder.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Milrow. It's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Milrow to throw. good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Arroyo on the catch. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
70 Rangers, 70.
Milrow to throw on 4th. Hits him on the out route. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
We'll give up the gut to Walker. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Got it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, Scott. Big Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Staying with Walker. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Seahawks will each pay dirt for the first time this game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Jones once more. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shot to throw. one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shuck working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. This is Olave. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Give up the middle to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Seahawks 33-yard line.
Second down carry for Jones. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. That's the end of 1. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. Third down, here's Shuck. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
3, let's go. 70s.
Running left, here's Walker. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. We go play action here. It's Milrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Walker on 1st down. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Buffalo 18 Cardinals.
Pistol now for Milrow. He's going deep. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second-quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and hit run.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
14. Saints 10. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Bayless Jones now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jones gets it. Oh, he lost the football. And the Seahawks pick it up. And they're going to take over with a 1st and goal here. Recover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. When they get the ball back, a little extra bonus on that return as well.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now, following the turnover. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
Saints 10. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Chuck now from the gun. Lofts it deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
39-yard gain on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Flush down out to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. To throw again here, it's Shuck. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw, Shuck. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. That is Nick Emanwari. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. It's the 10. And he takes this one back for the pick six. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened. Wow. What a return to add to that list.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Jones. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Shuck coming off that pick. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Rupee's extra point is good. And the Saints make it an 11-point ball game.
28. Saints 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Hey, check the Eagles. Go check. Cougar 19.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown, and they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back now, pressure on its way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Rush coming for a shot. Finds him over the middle. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun, third down. Lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints cut the lead down to 10.
34. Saints 24.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Play fake, Milrow. That one's cut along the left sideline. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Milrow with it on first. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Big Lions.
Walker running to the right. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Low throwing on third down. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing out to the left. Go! And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Another Seahawks. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Gets everything he has under this throw. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Well, a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Saints 24. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Shot working from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Now shot to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
He was covered by Jalen Davis.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shot looking to pass here. Escapes the pocket. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. They'll get him the first inside the 25. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime.
A 35-yard attempt.
Groupie sends it through. And the gap closes to 14 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Seahawks going to throw here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Jones. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Trying for it with Shaw. This is brought in at the 15. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Working inside the red zone, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints, 34.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. Check, hurt. Go, Rig. Go.
Third quarter's going to start the run by Walker. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36.
Go! Cougar 19, Mustang 19.
Pistol now for Milrow. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They're on here, it's Zach Moss who gets it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 1-yard gain on the play, and the Seahawks will have a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Check, hurt, hurt.
The carry, it's Walker. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Buffalo 18. 50, 18, 5 in. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Milrow from the gun. To the left, he's got Arroyo. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
We get a lot lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the gun, Milrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
It's Walker on the option. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Delonte Taylor making the stop.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Red. Bronco 80.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk set, 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
18 Rattler. Ready.
Looking to throw. It's complete. Play made by Kupp. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Head to street. Ready. Cougar 19.
Walker. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. Only 1 on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints 3-yard line.
Okay, ready? Dragon 60. Viking 18. Hey, smash. Broncos. Ready.
To the air, Milrow. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Go street. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Street. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Throwing now, Milrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Slate route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Chuck now from the gun. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got second down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap to Shuck. On the move, headed right. The right side, cut by Olave. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To throw, Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Complete to number 12, Chris Olave. A gain of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, here's Jones. Blast through midfield, and he works this down to the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Saints, first down.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 11. He put everything he had into this one. Reek Woolen with the INT. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Lions.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go.
Running with Walker again. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Go check. Go check. 18 cop. Check. Hurt. Hurt. Ready.
They give up the gut to Walker. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Kind of close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now. Trying for it, it's Walker. He'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Getting him on the dime. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
Ready. Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Riley on the coverage.
Rangers. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now it's Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Get it. Pass the stick.
Walker now from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready. Viking 18.
Now run, first give to Zach Charbonnet. They shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks looking at a 3-0 start to the season.
Ready up.
Offense to the line for second down.
18, pioneer.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he nearly gets him another first down. They force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Check go.
And off to Walker from the gun. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 34. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 28. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
1st down, Saints.
On play action, here's Shaw. All the left side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? To throw again here, it's Shaw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.